At it again, and we got a couple stories on why we left the left. Okay, you guys know my story on why I left the left, but let's jump into a couple other stories on why people are leaving the left. Let's dive in.
Alrighty, so I'm gonna try to make this video without getting it flagged. So if I have to talk kind of in code, you know why. Anyway, used to be on the left, completely on the left, right? I loved the Democratic Party, and I believed every single idea that they told me about, every single thing that they said we should believe. I wholeheartedly embraced them, okay? All of the ideals, all of the belief system. They said that it doesn't matter what kind of music you listen to. You know, you can listen to Sexy Red, and you can listen, let me see, back in the day it would have been Little Kim and Foxy Brown, you know, and I got that, and I'm playing that, kids around, you know what I'm saying? I was that mother, unfortunately, not proud of it, but anyway, moving on, I did that, and I also even went further, you know, I believed that breaking the law was okay. I believed that it wasn't our fault, you know. I believed in all of that. So as my children began to break the law, I began to yell and scream that they were the victims of various departments, isms. I began to scream that they were the victims of these things, and this is what had happened to them. And I never bothered to look at their own behavior, nor my own either. I also got in trouble with the law myself, and so did their fathers. These are the behaviors that we showed the kids, but instead of us saying we never bothered to say anything except it wasn't our fault. People were targeting us. That's what we said. We were being targeted, okay? That's why these things happened. Not that we actually did what we were accused of. And so, you know, that was just another belief that we believed in. When they say women's reproductive health, oh, we believed in that too. I decided to run on down to Planned Parenthood with my women's reproductive health. Yeah, I did one of those women's reproductive health moves. I did that too. And then when they decided to say that, I don't even know what you can say as far as, you know, what type of work is work, but they decided that women of the night, that's real work, okay? You know, take your clothes off, you know, be wild, you know, free for all. Do it with everybody. Totally embraced all of that. All of that. Embraced it, and I lived that life. I now have 2 sons in prison. I divorced my husband. I have a daughter who unfortunately also followed in my footsteps as well and decided that clothing was optional in her employment. So these are the things and the consequences that I see as a result of believing in certain ideas that get pushed on one side of the fence. And I'm sure somebody's going to say, oh, that's just you. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. Look on the news. No, it ain't just me. It's a whole lot of me's out here. Now, I have since changed and figured things out, for which I've gotten flack for that. Like, people say dumb shit like, you just want to change because you see, you know what I'm saying, what happened in your life. Well, duh. Yeah, that's exactly right. Look what happened. Where did any of this lead me? That's a good enough reason to change. Actually, I don't even need a reason to change. I'm an American. I can do whatever I damn well please. But anyway, my point is, there are certain things that I think go with a certain group. Politically, it seems to me. And if you embrace those, you can also expect a life very similar to mine.
Long story short, if you embrace the ideologies of or in the beliefs of the Democrat Party, you're going to live a life of hell. Something is everybody else's fault. You never take accountability for anything. You're going to live a life of turmoil. All right. But when you take accountability for your actions, when you have some standards for yourself, which is what the Republican side of the aisle believes, your life is going to be a whole lot better, Whole lot better. But let's move on to the next story. Check it out.
MAGA is filled with racist, homophobic white people. At least that's what I was led to believe. Because over the past 9 days, I've received more love from the MAGA community than I have from the Democratic Party in 25 years. And in the same way our economy was better off under the Trump administration, the numbers don't lie. Oh, I have the receipts to back it up. You guys have viewed my post over 2 million times with over 100,000 likes, over 40,000 shares, and my personal favorite, over 10,000 of the most beautiful comments that I've ever read in my life. You guys have embraced me, and you have catapulted this Puerto Rican gay man into the social media spotlight as your spokesperson for common sense. And if it was something that the MAGA community needed, somebody that the left could not call homophobic or racist. Rigo, how did you view us before all this happened? Well, in the way that the media portrayed you guys, I believed that anything patriotic equaled racism. And the media tries to brainwash you. You have to have two things in place. A narrative, Trump is racist. If Trump is racist, MAGA's racist. And you need symbolism. And this is honest to God. Anything with the color red, or anything that had to do with the American flag, or anything patriotic, I saw it as racism. I know, crazy, right? That's how warped they had my mind. Again, narrative, symbolism, and the third part, repetition. Here you go. These white MAGA men will beat you up for being gay. Yeah, not true. The message has been consistent with white conservative men in the comment section. We don't care who you poke in the butt. Let's just clean this country up. No, somebody really said that. I thought it was hilarious. Now, I know this might sound absolutely loony to people on the left, but Republicans can have gay people in their family. They might also have gay friends. Oh my God. I know, crazy, right? I was already on the Trump train. I just had no idea how the MAGA community was. And all I've received from them this week is an overwhelming support of love. If this experience has taught me anything, is that any group, whether it's gay, Republican, black, white, they all have their set of extremists. People who do way too much. To paint everybody under the same light is just completely unfair. This experience has taught me how to judge people on their character and their actions, and not by the stereotypes thrown at me by the media. I've learned that the MAGA community is diverse, it's inclusive, most of all, they love this country and its values. And like I said in one of my previous posts, we're not gonna accept everything that everybody does. That's just absolutely impossible. But we can always treat each other with respect and with a little bit more love for this country. And to all my new MAGA friends, Trump 2024, baby. Let's get this done.
Can't argue with that. Trump 24, baby. Let's get it done. Let's get this thing done. Push that pedal to the metal. It's time. It is time. But let's move on to the last and final story for this video, because I don't want to make this crazy long. Check it out.
I will be the first to admit that I was a Trump hater. I did not like Trump at all. I thought that he was the most racist human being on this earth. I didn't understand why people praised him as a president or wanted him to be elected in the first place. It's embarrassing to say that the media did get to me, that I believed all those lies they sold, not only them, but a bunch of influencers. Like I said, so embarrassing. But here we are 4 years later, and I can confidently say that the choice has never been more clear, and I will be voting for Trump come November 5th. I am only 22 years old. I understand that I am still young. But if you're somebody that used to be like me, that was a little bit more liberal or leaning towards Biden, just anybody really that wasn't Trump, I urge you to dig a little bit deeper. The main thing I was always told was, oh, you're Mexican. Trump is racist towards Mexicans. Because somebody would show me a 2-second clip from an interview that was maybe an hour long. Dig a little bit deeper. There's always going to be minor things that we don't agree with, but this man loves this country. There's absolutely no denying that. He wants the best for it. He's going to secure our borders. He believes in immigration when done legally. He believes in keeping men out of women's sports. He wants to stop with the whole gender and politics in school nonsense. He will make America affordable again. I hope I can get married and have a family within the next 5 years. But that's not going to be possible if Biden or any Democrat gets elected into office. I can go on and on about why Trump is a man for the job come this November. And for the next 4 months until election, this account will be completely political. I'm going to do everything I can to be a voice for Trump especially with Gen Z. Love you guys and everybody that follows me. Thanks for being here.
I agree 1000%. Just because, I have posted some things to counterbalance the narrative that's being pushed, which is Kamala is winning and by a large margin on all of these different things, and she's going to win the election. Just because I've made these types of videos that counteract that, and I've shown some proof and some facts to back it up, doesn't mean it's going to be an easy road. So let this be a warning to you. If we relax, we will lose. I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you. Yes, I want Trump to win. Y'all know that. Everybody knows that. That's been on this channel. That is obvious. I've made that no secret. But if we relax, if we let off the gas, we will lose. Make no mistake about it. They aren't going to go down easy. They're going to go down swinging, which is what you see happening. And I said this in previous videos. I said they will not go down easy. I said this back when Biden was still running. I was like, bro, don't relax. Just because we are like leaps and bounds ahead of Biden, do not relax, because they are not going to go out easy. And lo and behold, what do you know? Attempt on his life. I'm not going to say who actually did it, but, we can speculate. Oh, you missed. All right, well, plan B. Get rid of Biden. Put somebody else in there. All right? Put a black woman. So-called black woman. Yeah, Kamala. Just throw her in. Throw her in. All right? All right. Media blitz Kamala every single day. Every single day. All day, every day, 24/7. Don't say anything negative about Kamala or else. Right? And, literally, it's a Kamala bombardment. Left, right, and center, everywhere. They are going to try anything and everything possible. And listen, this isn't the tip of the iceberg just yet. Something else is going to come down the chute. I don't know what it is, but something else is going to come because they know the truth. All right? Make no mistake. They see the same things that I see. The same things that I showed you. They know that too. Now, of course, they're not going to tell you. They're going to make it seem and sound as if Kamala is this big popular person. Yeah, the most unpopular vice president ever. All of a sudden turned into the most popular person ever. Even the media was talking about her, like dragging the Biden ticket down. Oh, maybe Biden should replace Kamala. Literally, this was on mainstream media. She's all of a sudden the most popular? Really? So don't believe that. But do believe that they're going to try anything and everything possible. And something else will happen. What that is, I don't know. Couldn't tell you. But something else will happen. Because after this whole blitz that they're trying to do, as they see that it isn't working as great as what they had hoped, they're going to move on to plan C, plan D. They're going to keep going on down the line. Trust me when I tell you, do not let off the gas. Have those tough conversations. Be out here really in the streets, not like Kamala be in these streets, right? Really be in the streets talking to folks. Get involved with Scott Presler's organization, all right? Share these videos. Hit the like button, comment, so it spreads out to more and more people. We need to be doing everything possible that we legally can do, gotta say legally, to ensure that Uncle Trump walks back into that White House come January. Everything possible. I believe we're on track for it, but I'm not relaxing on that. I'm not sitting back on my hands just because I believe we're still on track for that. No. Because as I said before, this ain't the tip of the iceberg yet. Not yet. Not yet. But as always, y'all stay safe out there. Peace and love. I'm out.